No Wait Weather and Traffic on CW 39 Houston.
All right, it is 8 o'clock, everybody, on Tuesday. We still have about 5 or so, 6 days till Christmas. I'm sorry, don't freak out, everybody. You still have time to get things together, except for us. We're kind of like, ah! We're freaking out a little, especially this one, Ito. She's kind of like, I can see the wheels just roll in your head.
I am super stressed out. I even like split the list up with my husband. I'm like, okay, you have to help me this year. So he's being very kind and helping out.
Well, you know, sometimes when you have a long list, the things at the bottom, you may just have to say, oh, well.
Nope.
You know?
What gets me with putting things off is I know that there's the 2-day shipping, right? So,
yes.
like in the past, you had to have things done by now, and now it's like, there's still time. So.
Would today be the last day to for guaranteed 2-day shipping though, or would it be tomorrow?
So.
You think?
You have to check with who you're ordering from, though.
I'm gonna roll the dice and find out.
Y'all are so dangerous.
I feel kind of bad for your wife right now because she may not be getting her Christmas gift.
There's always drugstores. They have some last-minute things you can always get. I'm just saying.
Like a foot bath? No, thank you.
Oh, excuse me, Miss Bougie Thing.
Just kidding.
We love you. No, it's all good. It's all good. Well, hopefully we've got some positive news in traffic. I know we had a couple of things you were dealing with, talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah. We still have that accident right now on Rankin Road. We're going to take a closer look at the lanes that it's affecting because it turned in from one and then it doubled in accidents. And I'll give you a better picture here in just a minute.
All right. Well, one thing we cannot complain about for sure is our weather. If we were up north, we'd be like, no, but this is nice, Adam.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little cooler than yesterday, but instead of 70s, we have 60s. So that's okay, right? It's December here. That's not so bad. So we also have a little more cloud cover. Yesterday, we had those clear blue skies. Today, partly to mostly cloudy, so not ideal looking, but again, not a bad day. Temps topping out mid-60s this afternoon. We have a few more quiet weather days to go before a new weather pattern settles in for a while. We start with some rain on Friday, and when we say some rain, I mean it'll be widespread. Most of us probably see rain come through on Friday, and then it's just getting started. So over the weekend, there's more rain to deal with. We're going to show you how those rain chances look, maybe even some into Christmas. All those details coming up in a few minutes.
All right, everyone, we begin with this breaking news. Harris County Sheriff's deputies and dive teams looking for a car in a pond. This is what we know so far. Deputies responding to an in-progress life-in-danger call in the 3900 block of Silver Ranch Road. Now, it's believed gunshots were fired in the area and a vehicle may have been dumped in the water. A dive team has been searching as of 3:30 this morning, and this is still a developing story. This has been going on for hours, so we're going to continue to monitor and bring you any updates as we receive them. Turning to other news as well, Houston firefighters responding to a house fire. It happened on East Avenue R in 93rd Street just around 12:45 this morning. And when they arrived, they found 2 homes, not one, but 2 on fire. Look at the heavy smoke. It could be seen for a long distance as those firefighters were battling both house fires. Now, according to firefighters, when they arrived, the main house was fully involved. It was engulfed in flames, and fire could be seen also from the second home. One person was inside that second home, but fortunately he got out safely with no injuries. A car at that home also caught fire. Now, the first home, it turns out, was actually abandoned, but it burned to the ground. Houston Fire Department arson investigators are working to determine the cause of the fires. Houston police are looking for the person responsible for shooting a woman in the face last night. It was around 11:30 p.m. when police, along with Houston firefighters, found 2 women inside of a pickup truck. A 20-year-old woman was shot in the face. The other was not injured. The injured woman was taken to a nearby trauma center in stable condition at last check. Now, authorities say the women had actually been shopping when one of the women was dropping off her passenger. A dark-colored vehicle pulled up. The suspects approached the pickup truck and the windows were shot out, and one woman was hit in the face. At this time, police don't know if this was an attempted robbery, a road rage, or mistaken identity, but an investigation continues. A repeat drunk driver has been sentenced to 50 years in prison for killing 2 Galveston teenagers in a crash in Galveston last year. You're looking at 29-year-old Keith Aaron Brazier. He pleaded guilty to 2 charges of murder and 1 charge of intoxication assault. In September of last year, investigators say Brazier had only been out of jail for a few hours when he was intoxicated again and ran a red light. That's when he hit a Jeep with 4 Ball High School students inside. One of the students was killed at the scene. The other died later at the hospital. A robbery suspect shot in the back after fighting with Houston police is still in the hospital this morning and facing charges. 30-year-old Kevin Mitchell Jr. is accused of assaulting an employee while stealing beer from a Family Dollar store in Northeast Houston yesterday. Police say Mitchell fought with the responding officer and tried to get that officer's taser. That's when the officer shot Mitchell. The investigation continues as well. A woman crashed her car right into a Great Clips hair salon, and this is the end result. Shattered glass everywhere. It happened on Louetta and Stubner Airline in the Spring area. One employee says she was cutting someone's hair when the car came crashing into the salon around noon yesterday. She says one of her clients injured his leg and was taken to a hospital along with the driver. All minor injuries were reported at this time, and there's still no word on how the crash happened in the first place. A man who escaped a Texas prison this weekend, well, he's now back behind bars. We're talking about Robert Yancey Jr. You see him right there. He escaped the Clemens Unit Detention Center just south of Houston Sunday. The Brazoria County Sheriff's Office says law enforcement caught Yancey in neighboring Matagorda County. Yancey is serving a life sentence without parole for sexual assault of a child. Well, starting in March, 3 new border security bills will go into effect after Governor Greg Abbott signed them into law yesterday. Our Capitol correspondent Monica Madden actually followed the governor to Brownsville yesterday evening and tells us more about one of the efforts that will bolster the border wall.
Mr. Biden, build up that wall.
At the Texas-Mexico border,
an enormous wall that is being built by Texas, paid for by Texas taxpayers.
Governor Greg Abbott officially approved spending $1.5 billion for continued construction of the border wall. The governor says it's necessary to protect Texas from cartel activity.
Border between the United States and Mexico is the deadliest land crossing in the entire world.
It's on top of the $1.6 billion Texas appropriated in 2021 to build more border wall. Texas lawmakers have estimated that it could cost anywhere from $20 to $30 million per mile of border wall. So with this new money appropriated, the state could be seeing anywhere from 50 to 75 more miles of barrier amongst Texas's shared 1,200 miles of border with Mexico. The governor also signed 2 other bills into law, one that stiffens the penalties for human smuggling and another that will make illegal entry a state crime. The law's not welcomed by everyone in the valley.
It seems so extreme for something that I feel can be worked out in a very different way, in a very different manner.
A group of locals voicing their opposition steps away from the governor's event.
My community, a community full of immigrants, a community vibrant, a community that welcomes immigrants year-round, and so this is despicable.
Conflicting opinions likely to be tested in court, as some groups are already preparing lawsuits over the immigration enforcement bill.
Reporting now to overseas. More than 100 people are dead this morning after this 6.2 magnitude earthquake strikes a mountainous region in northwestern China. That country's state media is reporting that 111 people were killed by the earthquake, which happened just before midnight on Monday. Hundreds are also believed to be injured. Now, media there reports that there was some type of damage to water and electricity lines as well as the transportation and community infrastructure throughout that region. And from China to Iceland, let's take a live look right now. This is actual live video of a volcanic eruption. This continues in Iceland through the peninsula, prompting the civil defense to be put on high alert. Now, according to the country's meteorological office, that area is a volcanic and seismic hotspot. Authorities actually evacuated nearly 4,000 people nearby and closed the nearby Blue Lagoon geothermal spa. The peninsula in recent years has seen several eruptions in unpopulated areas, but authorities now say this current outbreak on Monday was believed to pose an immediate risk to the town, so that's why it was evacuated. Now let's turn it over to Adam. And if I remember correctly, Iceland is also part of that big ring of fire that goes all around our planet when it comes to volcanic activity.
Yeah, I believe so. So it's not like it's, totally out of the norm to have a volcano in that area, but an impressive sight to see, and cool that we have those live images of it this morning. All right, let's take a look at what's going on across the nation now. We're actually seeing a cold front affect us. A lot of times cold fronts will come in from the north or northwest, but the winds in the atmosphere are lined up just enough to push it right into East Texas here, bringing our temperatures down a little bit for today. Also notice we've got a pair of lows out in the Pacific. Those will bring us some rain by the end of this week. And that's also kind of why we're seeing a little more cloud cover in the sky today, spilling over from that storm system out west. So temperatures, like I said, that cold front just easing in here from the east, which is why the coldest temps today are to the east, warmer spots off towards the west. We're stuck in between all that. Houston probably topping out mid-60s today, which will be almost 10 degrees cooler than we had yesterday. And this little extra cloud cover will help limit our highs today as well. So a little cooler, but still not bad considering the time of year. Now tomorrow we're going to start off with some clouds, maybe a bit more sunshine for the afternoon. 1 or 2 showers possible west of Houston Wednesday, maybe a few showers on Thursday, but the main round of rain we're watching out for is going to be Friday as the system swings on through. So widespread rain there, 70% chance. And then we still have rain we're watching for the weekend, some on Saturday, probably another bigger batch on Sunday, and maybe even a little bit into Christmas. But those temperatures will be warmer than average through the weekend, highs in the low 70s.
Still monitoring this double accident on the North Freeway near Rankin. So let's go ahead and take a look at the picture now. First of all, we have that initial accident that came in just past 7 a.m. That was a 2-vehicle accident. And then about 30 minutes later, another accident. Looks like a truck, a heavy truck, rear-ended a pickup truck. You can go ahead and try to take Kirkendall as an alternate, but right now, just go ahead and take 45 anyways. You're watching CW39 Houston. No wait, weather and traffic.
The truth revealed.
Photos. We found 378 photos that were suspicious.
Weekdays at 12 on CW39 Houston.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford. Get $1,900 for 60 plus $1,000 cash plus no payments for 90 days on Escape and Bronco Sport. Includes complimentary maintenance. Visit your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Kind of needs to be more squiggly. Perfect. So now, do you have a driver's license?
Oh, what did you get us?
With the click of a pen, you can get a new Volkswagen at the Sign Then Drive event. Hurry in to lease a new 2023 all-electric ID4 for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. Limited inventory available.
Business can happen virtually anywhere, but there's nothing like being there. At National, you can skip the counter and choose any car in the aisle. Even manage your rental right from the app. So you can give some quality time to a quality cause. Swing by to see one more customer and really get down to business. Go National. Go like a pro.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieved my pain and changed my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
With 4 locations in Houston, call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
Geek out with Young Sheldon.
Watching Cosmos while we're eating dinner? Am I awake because this feels like a dream?
Weeknights at 5 and 5:30 on CW39 Houston.
All righty, welcome back, everyone. Christmas is coming early to hundreds of seniors who might otherwise go without this holiday season. CW39's own Seth Kovar joins us now live in the studio. And Seth, you first told us about the incredible Be a Santa to a Senior program a few weeks ago, and now it looks like they're finally getting their deliveries, right?
Yep, the time is now. I first told you about it when the deadline was nearing to make those donations. Now that's come and gone, and it's all about making the deliveries like this one right here to Marguerite Campbell. She was really excited to get that bag bag there. She and more than 30 others at just one nursing home in Richmond yesterday. Cambridge Health and Rehabilitation Center is decked out for the holidays, but not everyone who lives there has family to come visit them. That's what Be a Santa to a Senior is all about. Home Instead Houston Southwest is one of the companies taking part in it. That company that provides home health care collected wish lists from Marguerite and dozens of other seniors who are in danger of not getting any presents this Christmas. Similar to the Angel Tree program, random people selected their wish lists off of Christmas trees at several locations. They then went shopping and delivered what the seniors wanted to Home Instead. All this week, the company's been playing Santa, dropping off the gifts.
Thank y'all for coming, and I really appreciate it. Ooh, that was falling out of my lap.
Well, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you, too, and all your family, all the people here. Merry Christmas. I got it for Christmas.
That's what it's all about right there. JoJo there did get a gift for Christmas, as did 300 other seniors, thanks to Home Instead Houston Southwest and the Be a Santa to a Senior program. Their goal was just 200, so they went well beyond that. Later in the newscast, you'll hear from that company as they make the round, spreading Christmas joy to some folks who deserve it. It's clear the spirit of giving is alive and well with just 6 days to go until Christmas. Tron?
All right, thank you so much for bringing that great story, Seth. Well, as the East Coast suffers from strong storms with heavy rain, you're seeing footage that shows parts of New Hampshire flooded. Flood warnings were issued for numerous counties in that state, with some remaining through Thursday. This river is actually swollen over 8 feet, according to reports from that area. And they're not alone. Parts of Massachusetts also lashed by high winds, heavy rain, and so much more. It's video showing the conditions of what's known as Onset Beach. It faces out towards Buzzards Bay. The storm caused power outages in several states, along with Massachusetts being heavily impacted by this, with more than 260,000 customers left without power yesterday afternoon. All right, we don't have those problems to deal with right now. In fact, we probably got the best end of the weather stories for the state, or at least the country, right?
Yeah, I mean, things are pretty quiet here, but that storm system, thankfully, is exited now the Northeast. There's some snow coming in on the back end, the colder side of all this, but it's that same system that created flooding in Florida on Saturday, went up the East Coast. Carolinas got flooding on Sunday, for example. Then it was the Northeast yesterday, and now finally today it's letting up, although the waterways are still probably swollen with some river flood warnings ongoing still in the Northeast. All right, let's talk about our local weather now. Looking at temperatures, this is the average temperature line, but temperatures get up on this for several days in a row. We're going to be above average, lots of highs in the 70s going forward. It will be a pretty warm Christmas for us. Not only the highs, but also the mornings. The lows in the mornings will be on the warm side as well, considering the time of year. Across the nation, we've got some wet weather out west. So this is the next storm system we're going to be watching, and it eventually will affect us with some widespread rain starting on Friday. But in the meantime, we've got a couple of dry days. Again, there's the low, there's rain out ahead of it. That's usually what we see. Rain forms near and ahead of these areas of low pressure. So let's go through the next few days on Futurecast. We'll see some clouds kind of off and on here the next few days. Maybe we get a shower or two on Thursday, but this main disturbance, I've drawn it with this black dash line right here, that gets pushed through here on Friday. So there's going to be widespread rain with this. But again, the main low, the main storm system, still far to our west. That means there's more rain to come. I think we'll get some scattered rain here Saturday, maybe comes together, organized a bit more and more widespread on Sunday. And out of the next several rain chances ahead, Sunday is the day where thunderstorms actually look more likely than just regular showers. Beyond that, still on Christmas Day, there could be some rain, but it's past Sunday when the models start to differ quite a bit on how things may evolve. But we're looking at a likely round of rain. We're pretty certain on that for Friday and even into the weekend. There's going to be some rain. I think Sunday is looking like the better chance compared to Saturday. The potential rain outlook now, the numbers have been increased by the Weather Prediction Center, putting 2 to 3 inches for us over the next 7 days, with, again, a lot of that coming here at the end of the week. So a couple dry days. We're in the 60s today. We go up to 70 degrees Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to be in the low 70s this weekend. Christmas morning, as it looks now, in the 50s with a high near 70, but we do have to watch for that rain that may even continue past Christmas Day.
Well, now more lanes are being closed down on the North Freeway near Rankin because of a double crash. At 7 a.m., a two-vehicle crash came in, blocking the 2 right lanes. And then in the center lane, we have this heavy truck that rear-ended a pickup truck. It looks like another fire truck has actually arrived at the scene, and now all 3 of the right lanes are closed. Only 2 lanes of traffic are getting through right now. Your alternates right now, it looks like Kirkendall, but even Kirkendall is getting a little flooded with the roads, with the cars added on right now because of that accident. So here's a look at the traffic map, and there is a look at the accident. As you pass North Forest Boulevard, expect to start to slow down around 30 miles per hour. Then as you approach Mercedes, 20-mile-per-hour speeds right there. Then stop and go as you head towards that accident on Rankin. Now here's a look at the Gulf Freeway right now. If you're coming in at FM in 1959, check that out. 12 minutes to get to the inner loop. And then if you want to make it to the Southwest Freeway, that's a 26-minute commute right now. And then a quick check of some other drive times around the area. We're in the yellow. Pin Oak to downtown, 34 minutes. Townsend to downtown, 23 minutes. And Williams Chase Boulevard to downtown, 23 minutes as well. Let's go through our live Sky Tracker network now. This is a view of the New York City Harbor. Beautiful shot right now. Thank you, EarthCam, for providing that for us this morning. You're watching CW39 Houston. No wait, weather and traffic.
You are not. Maybe you don't want the truth to come out.
You knew that he had the...
Why should she want to talk to you? You took her man from her. That escalated real quick.
How can we target deadly diseases with better precision? At Houston Methodist, we're developing technology that delivers life-saving immunotherapy directly inside the tumor for cancer patients.
We're also pioneering an implantable device that administers precise and timely doses of medication to those with difficult-to-manage chronic conditions.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
It's time for Polar Palooza at Children's Museum Houston. Enjoy 3 weeks of thrills, chills, and winter skills. Unwrap the magic, spread the joy, and share the holiday excitement. Explore 13 galleries bursting with action-packed fun. Come play in real snow every day. And ring in a new year at the stroke of noon on December 31st. Don't miss Polar Palooza, happening now at Children's Museum Houston. Get your tickets at cmhouston.org.
This is a legal advertisement by KRW Lawyers. If you're 57 or older and worked with asbestos before 1983, you may have been exposed and qualify for cash compensation. Highest risk jobs include auto workers, welders, machinists, pipe fitters, boiler workers, insulators, and more. Schedule your asbestos health test today, 855-579-5299. You may qualify for cash compensation at no out-of-pocket cost. This is not a lawsuit against the company you worked for. Call 855-579-5299.
Kroger gives you so many ways to save. On top of our lower than low prices, enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Plus, our weekly sales will keep your budget merry and bright. So get rewarded and save. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Vitality of sun.
And I, the sea. I took the kids swimming, hit up the farmer's market, and crushed my sales call. Typical Tuesday.
Awaken your inner goddess with Vitafusion's expertly crafted assortment of delicious and nutritious gummies.
Oh, and I brought cupcakes.
This portion of No Wait Weather and Traffic is brought to you by the Smart Financial Center at Sugar Land.
Let's get you up to speed on what's going on in Washington. The Biden administration increasing pressure on Israel to scale back its military campaign in Gaza. The defense secretary actually met with leaders in Israel Monday about those concerns. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rashad Hudson has been busy covering all of the latest details and joins us live once again from Washington. Good morning again, Rashad.
Hey, Sharon, good morning. The U.S. says its support for Israel and its defense of itself from Hamas is unwavering, but the U.S. is calling on Israel to do more to protect civilians.
And I know that Israel has been profoundly changed from where you were on October 6th.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was in Israel Monday for a second time since the war. While meeting with leaders there, he reiterated America's support for Israel and its war against Hamas.
At a time of mourning, a real friend shows up. And I know how terrible these days have been for the Israeli people.
Austin said the U.S. is not trying to dictate timelines for Israel's military, but wants the country to do more for civilians caught in the crossfire.
We also have some great thoughts about how to transition from high-intensity operations to a lower intensity and more surgical operations.
Israel's defense leaders say they will not stop their military campaign until Hamas is defeated and hostages are free.
We will prevail.
On Capitol Hill, senators continue to negotiate funding for Israel as part of a larger bill.
There is simply no room for falling short here. We cannot afford to get this wrong.
The White House says it is working hard to reach another agreement on the hostages situation between Israel and Hamas. Sharon?
Well, Rashad, before you go, I know there's probably some updates when it comes to border security negotiations. Have you heard anything from Capitol Hill about what they're trying to do this week?
Yeah, the bipartisan group of senators that are handling these negotiations met yesterday to continue to hammer out the fine details of trying to get the best border security package together possible, because this bill not only has to pass the Senate, but it's got to go over to the House if they can reach an agreement. But the sticking points continue to be how to handle asylum claims as well as deportations at the southern border.
It's so many intricate details involved in all of this. Thank you for just breaking it down so we can all understand it. And great job as always. Rashad Hudson reporting live from Washington, D.C. this morning. Now let's take a live look at Capitol Hill, straight right there at the halls of Congress. We're CW 39 Houston, everyone. No wait weather and traffic.
This holiday season, give the gift of home safety. Introducing Incognitos, the perfect fusion of fire safety and home decor.